Hello friends, my name is Necronoth, and today we will be playing some HIVESWAP. Actually, I've read the Homestuck comic for a few years, like to and from, because he was updating it every week or so. It really stuck with me. It followed me through a very important part of my life, and I like it a lot, so I've been eagerly expecting this game. This is the first act, or the first episode I should say, of the game. There's more coming out. So today we shall be start our run of this to see what happens. I don't actually know anything about the game. I've been trying to follow its development, but not get spoiled anything of the story or the gameplay. So I don't actually know what this game is, what type of game this is. So this is this is just me playing the game. Actually, it's just, you know, let's just get into it, okay? There's very little I can say. So let's start a new game, right? There's a dog. It's the goodest of boy. It's very true to the art style. That thing has too many legs for its own good, let me tell you that. That's a cool doghouse. I like this house. I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit more when this cutscene is over. So we managed to get to our room. Our name is... So it's a point-and-click game, I guess? Oh, yes. Sorry, you're going to need a minute. Yes. Okay, you gave yourself a minute to freak out because of the monster. The thing with all the legs and the teeth. The one you barely got away from. Minute's up, though. You take a deep breath, let the uncertainties slip away into the toothy arm-wrangling darkness, and focus on what you know. Your name is Joey Clare. You live just outside the town of Homestuck. You are in no particular order a puzzle solver, a semi-orphan, a dancer of multiple schools, and an aspiring veterinarian, and a big sister. Speaking of that monster, the one that barely missed eating you alive, only you're not thinking about that right now. It might be headed back outside where your little brother is. You've got to warn him. Click. So before we do anything, let's lower that music a little bit more and the effects just a little bit more, just so we don't get you know, deafened. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry. So this interface looks really cool. What is this? The hint function is currently disabled. It won't do you any good to try to use it for now. What do you think you're gonna get though? Were you simply hoping this matches? See, he knows. Come on, honestly, if you're already having this much trouble, there may not be much hope for you. Things only get more difficult for you from here on. Nice. I like it. I like games that do this. Just try a little harder. You're certainly capable of addressing the task at hand, or have you forgotten what it is? Come on! Your circumstances are unknown to me, and I am not unsympathetic to them, but you currently fall outside my sphere of influence. Be patient. Okay, just one more. Just from my perspective, it doesn't make a great deal of difference whether you pass through your immediate difficulties breezily or through tremendous tedious effort. As such, my motivation for assisting you directly is currently non-existent. Okay. Let's leave him at that, shall we? Let's observe this room, shall we? This is a This is my room, Joey Claire. That's apparently my name. It's a very nice room. I like the art style. It's very like hyper realistic at points and then like just drawn in others. What is that? Is that us? Yes, that's me and my brother. Look. Along with ballet, you study tap dancing. You haven't decided which you prefer. Ballet is fun, but tap's also fun in a different kind of way. I guess. You have considered blending the two, wearing one tap shoe and one ballet shoe at the same time, but decided to fully master both and earn the respect of your teachers before unveiling your boundary-shattering ballet. Okay. Ballet? Really? Tap and ballet. No. Don't do it. What if we equip them? You add the tap dance ability to your technique. Yep, those are the words that refer to those concepts. You learn them literally just now. This will help if there's anything you need to shake up or shake off, or if you're just in the mood to shake it. Nice. What happens if we click this? Dance. Okay, so that's about hot steppin'. Well, lukewarm steppin'. Ah, it's an oven, okay. It's easy to make your very own cake, or something like that. You were really excited to get this for your birthday last year, but you ran out of the baking stuff pretty quick. You could use regular sugar and flour or whatever, but it's not like you have those things just sitting around. Who does, honestly? People with moms, you guess? Wow. Okay. Your babysitter gave you this for your birthday? Joey, she said. This wizard's the best. Oh no. He lives in this little wizardry orb, just swimming in spells and glitter. He will protect you. Look, he's doing it right now. Your babysitter loves wizards, obviously. She's pretty great. Uh-oh. I have an inkling. Let's bake. You're all out of baking stuff. You're not too busted up about it, though. You're pretty tough. Nice. Click. Nice! I like this. I've never really gotten into point-and-click games, but this is pretty funny. You've got more pressing concerns right now than the book report you have to hand in on Monday. Besides, none of these books are appropriate choices for a book report, according to your teachers. Your teachers seem oddly fixated on award-winning books where beloved dogs are introduced and then inevitably die. You kind of hate your teachers sometimes. Yeah, dude. Why do they have to die, though? Mom won this award around the same age as you for being best at ballet. It's pretty. What about these books, Oh, it's the same. What if I close it again? I like this. This is a very nice style, but luckily. Yeah. It's the 11th of November. No, it's actually the 3rd of December today, but you know, whatever. Today started off just like any other day, with another sunrise and the sound of songbirds going hog wild out there in the trees, but their songs have all but stopped, and now there's something else going hog wild out there. You don't know what it is, but it ain't birds, and it sure as heck ain't— oh, watch it with the swear words, young lady. It sure as heck ain't hogs. What if we mark? You've already marked today's date as part of your daily routine. Ooh, special. If anyone claims that you didn't exist on the date of November the 10th, 1994, you can shove that big red X right in their face and prove them wrong. Nice. Let's see here. Can we use the crayons? No. Can we go to bed, though? This is a raised and cushioned platform where you spend several hours every day unconscious and hallucinating, usually while the majority of the other people on the continent are also doing the same thing. It is pretty weird when you think about sleeping, don't you? We have these, like, designated slabs where we just go hallucinate for like 8 hours every so often. It's very weird. They should be pretty safe on the shelf, which is the point of shelves, you suppose. I try to remember if Clarissa ever got into any jams like this. We have so much in common: annoying little brother, a computer in your room, second story bedroom. It's As much as you hate to admit it, Clarissa's life deviates from yours on a number of vertices. Her parents were around, she had a cool friend who was a boy but not her boyfriend, no monsters in the yard, etc. But hey, these are cool things. Your babysitter got you this junior veterinarian's medkit. It's kind of important to you, so you think you'll leave it here for now. It would really bust you up if something happened to it. But if that thing hurts your brother, it might be good to have it, you know? So, what is this? Click. Okay. Not really sure what this does. Your walkie-talkie, half of a set, your brother has the other one, could come in handy, let's pick it up then. Yep, no batteries. You remember cannibalizing the walkie-talkie when something else needed them, but you can't recall exactly what something else was. Okay, so we should look for something that requires batteries. Not that one. What is in here? This is where you keep your clothes. You consider your fashion statement to be fun and comfortable. Yep. And try to model yourself on Clarissa. You shouldn't model yourself on someone other than yourself. Just be yourself. Clarissa. She really does explain quite a few things, except of course precisely where she gets her clothes and how she manages to look so great all the time. Celebrities, I guess. What are these? One day you hope to be a veterinarian. When you can be the one caring for the fussy-faced baby critters. Well, you see, tigers are cute when they're small, and they get really bitey when they get older. So when someone catches you in the act of snuggling them all and tells you to take a hike, you can flash your vet badge and say you're here on professional medical business. Then they'll have to take the hike, not you. Maybe we should hurry it up, maybe? No batteries in here, just clothes, and well, it's really just clothes. Maybe try the other closet? What if we do this thing? Nothing in this tiny empty oven is going to power your deep-powered walkie. You're pretty certain you'll need batteries, and this thing doesn't run on them. Oh, okay. If you want to talk to your shelf buds, just go for it. They're ready to listen. You don't need a walkie-talkie, just like the one you need to talk to your tree brother. I like these kind of games, actually, now that I think about it. But there's just so much to it. Like, yeah, I can click everything here. Or you're not even gonna bother. This one never says anything, no matter how politely you ask for stories about your mom. Rude. How about the wizard? You beseech the tiny wizard for a jolt of magic to power your walkie-talkie. The tiny wizard completely snubs you like a smug jerk. You smug jerk. You can't do that to a young lady. Okay. Let's check the computer. Yeah. Oh. I pressed it too fast. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, that was probably important. What if we look at it again? It's not looking! I'm sorry. What if we walkie-talkie it though? You can't just plug this thing into that thing without using some absurd cable. That would be a nightmare to locate, assuming it even exists. Maybe in some other universe, computers can interface with vocal devices, make you sound like you have a suave robot. But around here, you make do with what you got. Well, you're stuck with me at least. Oh no. This is Sir Bappy Pawswatter. Your beloved Manthro chap. You tend to his fuzzy whims and needs when you trouble to imagine what they might be. What a daring dream, to combine the finest qualities of the animal kingdom with nobility of humanimals. Wait, you mean humanity. Anyway, Sir Bappy Pawswatter will have to tend to his own fuzzy whims and needs for a while. You've got a lot of crap on your plate right now. Let's see what happens if we changer. You could try on some new clothes, but what's a style montage without at least one party offering compulsory reaction shots for each outfit? It's gonna give you an affirming head nod when you finally nail it. There are important things to consider before you carelessly plunge headlong into a style montage. What about the dog? Look at it. Puppy surprise is having puppies. How many? That's the surprise! Puppy surprise! Puppy surprise! Okay. Whenever you look at this thing, the song from that commercial runs through your head like a snake monster on an autumn afternoon. Let's not have that thing run through our heads, shall we? It's a great place to stash your keepsakes where they stay as safe as a teen hiding in her bedroom from a snake monster. Let's talk to it. You don't need a walkie-talkie to talk to your puppy surprise. She communicates mind to mind, heart to heart, soul to soul. The rhythmic beating of her cotton heart is the metronome of your existence. Very philosophical. What if we go into this corner of the room? Wow, I like this room. That's Sir Bappy. Is that Morse code, maybe? Is that Hungry Hungry Hippos? Nice. Let's play games. A prodigious collection of titles for your console's hungry cartridge-shaped mouth. All the best ones are here. Well, all the ones you happen to own are here. You could spend all day listing them. There's Bubsy. Mentioning Bubsy makes you feel a little queasy, so you think you'll stop there. You might go lie down for a bit, actually. You love your video game console. You're a computer games enthusiast at heart, but you can't help but enjoy the tactile sensation of a controller in your hands as you fight evil and save animals and etc. Lots of etc. There's more than enough of that. Okay. You just saved before fighting the final boss, which means you'll need to budget several hours to fight through its various forms and anti-forms and transformations, and look, you've got a lot on your plate right now. What could possibly go wrong? That's what Bubsy would say if he were here. He'd never stop saying it. You'd hear it in your head forever, echoing like screams echo across still water. Ginger Rogers, gosh, she's really something. The greatest tap dancer who ever clattered gracefully across the screen. Probably. No, wait, definitely. And still kicking! You love Block Hustle, the game of descending columns that disappear as lines are filled, but you could only find a poster of the American box art. This game is only available in Japan, but there's this kid at school who says his uncle works at a games company, and he gets to play all sorts of secret games before they even come out here. He runs off at the mouth like he has all this insider information and sources inside the game companies, but honestly, you think he's just desperate for attention. What is it? Second mom? Is that? I don't know. The bounty hunter's advice for dealing with monsters would probably be to shoot them. Or change your shape, or both at once. She's cool, but pretty difficult to emulate. Is that Samus? The story keeps happening. No, we're not gonna fall down any stairs. The story keeps happening. Just look at that childlike empress. She sure looks pretty pleased with herself for someone who's only in the movie for about 5 minutes. Yeah, the never-ending story, dude. It's all about the dog dragon and the kid. Hot Steppin'. Hot Steppin', you don't really perform the styles of dance that makes this movie such a pulse-pounding barn burner of a smash hit, but you'd certainly like to someday. Canadian Campfire Spookums. It is the best. It's about these kids who get together in the woods every week, and one of them throws some dust in a fire, and then they tell a scary story, and that scary story is the episode. You guess you kind of focus more on the framing narrative than you did on the stories, but whatever, it's the best, just like you said. Is this My Little Pony? Acorn's Shadow is surprisingly dark for a show about a group of horse friends. It canters to some troubling psychological roads. Canters down some... yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. You understand completely, right? Magical Animal Companion Heal Rescue is your favorite Japanimation. Don't even know what to say about that one. It's about this girl, Sheikah, who goes to school sometimes and have a regular life. Boring, yeah, but whenever a magical animal has been hurt, Sheikah becomes Princess Sheikah and she rides her deer companion to go heal them. Cool. That's the whole thing. It's great. No fighting, just healing. You love it. Yeah. I can dig it. I can dig it. Since she... Hold on. There we go. Since she's been gone, you've seen less and less of Pa over the years. Guess she had a greener pasture to move on to, or bluer beauties. Aw, but he's so cute! That little girl there, she's destined to big things. 4 big things. Big hopes, big fears, big worries, big lonelinesses. Now hold on, pull yourself together. What would your mom say if she knew you were thinking like that? You really wish you knew? True. You usually don't have much recording here on account of the humdrum life you lead, but you think today would be a different story. Maybe you should take a moment to record a note now, just in case this is your last chance to set down your final words before your tragic demise at the hands of a horrible snaky thing. It's locked, but if you wish to gain access to your long buried or recently buried secrets, you'll have to use the diary key. It's a big pen. Get it, get it. We don't have access to the big pen. The goal of this game is to get 4 of your colored circles in a row before your opponent, who is trying to do the same. You can also theoretically connect 5 if you're kind of a showy jerk. Yeah, man. You really like this poster, but can't really say why. It's pretty, and you like the expression of the ballerina's face. You wonder if this is what it's like when adults go to museums to look at actual art. You hope so. Appreciate it. You give it a good hard stare, yeah. You're appreciating the language out of this art. It would be difficult, if not impossible, for anyone to appreciate it more. Well, that's where we leave off this first episode, guys. Next episode, we'll probably take a look at those bats and our brother trying to send us a message. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.